I'm about to start a new chapter in my life, and in doing so, I'm saying goodbye to a lot of what I've grown comfortable with. My job, my city. It'll be hard leaving these things behind, but today, I wanted to talk a bit about this apartment and reminisce a little so I can have something to remember it by. I'm not the most nostalgic person, but this place was something special to me. My first apartment was in college, and it was much easier to say goodbye to it. I may have filled it with many special memories, but it was the people I shared that space with that I remember fondly. The space itself merely being a place where I could be with them. My next place of residence was a townhome I shared with a roommate much older than myself. I loved living there too. I would watch his dog for him while he enjoyed his retirement and traveled the world. That wasn't a space I really was able to make my own, or a space I filled with many cherished memories, but it was a place I was able to live cheaply for a while and really get my feet under me, and for that I'll always be grateful. But this apartment was special because it was the first place that was all mine. I didn't have any roommates. Hell, I didn't really even have any neighbors. The building was a standalone unit, and I appreciate the solitude and privacy that it provided. I did miss some of the conveniences of my last few places, namely no in-unit laundry or dishwasher made chores a bit of a hassle, and no air conditioning was brutal during the summers, but it had everything I needed. It was the perfect amount of space. Small enough where I could keep up with keeping it tidy, but big enough where I could display some of the things I love and have a friend or two over. I wish I had decorated more. I'm not displeased with how the space looked, but I had a lot of aspirations about plants and hanging up artwork that I never got around to. It's funny how that sort of thing gets away from you. What really made this apartment perfect though was the location. For 2 years, I lived in my city's downtown, giving me access to a busy, walkable community, something I never thought I would be able to find in my hometown with all its endless suburban sprawl. Every chance I had, I would walk to all the many things I loved downtown. My favorite restaurants, coffee shops, my gym, my climbing gym, and my absolute favorite spot, my comic shop. Having all these things a brief walk away was such a blessing, and something I'll miss dearly. I'll miss this place. I'll miss all its quirks, like the shoddy craftsmanship of the shelves. It was always funny the way it would make my friend Yuri laugh every time he'd see it. I'll miss the stupidly narrow doorway and how you couldn't fit anything through it. I'll always remember when my friends Yuri and Yorman helped me move into this place, and we had to saw the top part of the couch off just to fit it through the door. You'd never be able to tell unless you were looking for it. I'll miss making new memories here, good or bad, like the time the city was doing maintenance on my block and accidentally put too much pressure on the water lines, causing it to build up and explode out of the toilet in the unfinished downstairs unit, flooding my street. I'll miss all the walks to pick up pizza, all the loud gaming with friends, all the conversations at my comic shop, all the quiet walks in the snow, all the people I got to share this place with. I'm really grateful for this place and all the other blessings that found their way to me in my time living here. I'm ready to move on to this next chapter, but it's hard to not be sentimental about this time in my life where I was able to establish myself and figure things out on my own. It was the first place I'd stayed since I was a kid that felt like home. I'm excited for what's next and where it will take me, but this place will always hold a special spot in my heart.